The bigger need is in the isolation and the discrimination that children with disabilities face. Because they face it from communities. People see these children and they just want to look away. They don't want to have anything to do with them. They want to treat them like they're not there. Sometimes children with disabilities are facing isolation even in their own families because a parent is just seeing this child as a burden. So what we try to do is to just change that story, to change how children with disabilities are valued. We first got connected to Tim Tebow Foundation because Ekisa Ministries signed up to be one of the international hosts. First year that Night to Shine was hosted, we got to know about each other's ministries more and just found so much overlap between what we were trying to do in terms of what we say, rewriting the story of disability and changing the story of disability for children all over the world, not just here in Uganda. In those moments when they feel isolated and when they feel alone, we're able to provide the services that are missing, that people desperately need, that they're searching for. Families going from this place of desperation and depression and hopelessness to learning about their child's worth and learning about their child's value and living in community with other families who are going through the same things that they are. By coming alongside them in some of their hardest and darkest moments, children can get the medical services and the therapy services that they need. We'll be able to provide education for about 130 different students with multiple and profound disabilities to kids who are more in need of vocational training and skills development so that they can live better, productive lives. So we can provide a more family-style environment for the kids while they're in care. But that with the ultimate aim of every child getting back into family, whether that be through reintegration, foster care, even adoption, and then kind of bringing it all together. So we would love for you to consider being a part of this, to consider joining in what's happening here in Uganda and across the world, and to make this center a reality so that we can bring more services where they're needed, so that we can fill the gap where the gap exists, and so that we can create that global impact that is desperately needed to change the story of disability around the world. Join us in showing value and worth to children with disabilities here in Uganda. Please don't look away.